out for track and field, and we're going to just do some warm-up stretches in the gym.
WMC Unified is a club as well as an athletic team within our school system.
It's a complete mix of students that enjoy athletics, haven't been in athletics at all, so we have all different varying abilities.
Students that are on the team are absolutely a mix of everybody. We're an inclusive club, so we want to have everybody, whether you're athletic or not athletic. Whether you are a varsity athlete or not a varsity athlete, we want everybody involved.
It was the beginning of the year, okay, summer, I'm doing nothing besides work. And my mom's like, hey, they're starting up this new program, why don't you do it with Aiden, since it's your last year and it's his first year, help him like get used to the high school, so I'm like, okay.
I heard about Unified from Miss Buchanan. I'm like close family friends with her, so she pulled me aside because she knew I was involved in STARS and she thought that Unified would be something I'd want to do as well.
I heard about Unified through Emily actually. Her and Miss Buchanan were really close. That and I was in STARS my junior year. So being in that and being around Emily so much, she kind of got me into it. And my other friend and my boyfriend do it. I joined it because working with kids with special needs was something I really wanted to do when I was older. I've always loved doing it. I think they're really great kids, and I think it's important to kind of reach out to people that are different and make sure everybody feels included at this school.
I heard about Unified when I was helping our coach. Basically, my coach told my mom that I would really enjoy this club, that he and the Star Club were starting.
I was signing up at the old gym and I signed a paper and that's how I got in.
There's color sign up, like volleyball, stars.
There were different types of clubs.
WMC Unified came about, I was approached by their Director of Special Services in conjunction with Mr. Matt Milner over at Mendham about incorporating this program here to help continue to promote an inclusive environment for our special education population, to be more actively involved with sports as well as social engagements.
We compete as well as collaborate. Mr. Milner has helped us out, and the entire program over at Mendham has helped us get off the ground, and we've been able to mirror their program.
They're amazing. It's like, here's a boring day at school, and then splash, it's like a water balloon hitting your face. It's like spring, like it's just joy, it's happiness.
My teammates are really, really nice, really inclusive. They're always have a smile on their face, and even if I'm having a bad day, they always know how to cheer me up, my teammates.
I love my teammates. My teammates are the happiest people to be around. I've never met people more excited to run around a track for an hour, and they're really awesome. I'm lucky to be a part of this team.
I love them. They're all so supportive. They like to like compete against each other in like a 100-meter dash. It's kind of fun.
They're so nice.
I think that WMC Unified is making an impact on me, and seeing how kind and genuine people can be.
I mean, I kind of am the person behind the curtain. The students are the ones doing all the work in terms of the athletics and in terms of the building of the relationships. I feel like as a coach, I try to send a message, and I try to promote that message out on the courts and in the hallways.
It helps build leadership, teamwork, and being like a role model in a way. Before school, I was like, life was kind of boring. Still school is kind of boring, but like this gives me like a few like hours of joy and happiness because I get to play and talk and like have fun with like my friends, and it's just a whole bunch of fun. It just impacted me in a really good way.
This is the best experience ever. I'm kind of sad that I'm a senior and I only get to enjoy 1 year of this. I wish I was like Izzy over there and I was a freshman, because she gets to experience all 4 years of this. I really do encourage underclassmen to join this club. A lot of people don't know about it, but it's starting to come out. I don't know, changing people's perspective who are more stubborn about the ideas of kids with special or with disabilities, And I think it's really important that everybody accepts people for who they are and shouldn't like be discriminatory against other people just because of their differences. We should embrace them. And I feel like this club impacts everybody's view on how much fun like Unified can be.
I think this is one of the best experiences that I've had at West Morris, especially even compared to West Morris basketball and West Morris volleyball. I think West Morris Unified is probably my favorite sport that I've ever played here. Teaching me a lot about myself, and they're teaching me how to be very kind and include people and not to judge people quickly, and they changed my outlook a lot. I hope that when we leave especially that it continues on and it doesn't fade away or anything.
It's a wonderful experience because if you're like disabled like me and you can't really play other sports, it's a great alternative. I benefit this because I was always an active kid, but the one problem that I had was that I couldn't do any of the sports that our school was offering just because of some of the disabilities that I have. So this club made me really enjoy sports like everyone else.
It was just interesting and stuff.
About hanging out with friends.
Yeah.
Interested in school.
Yeah, it was interesting. Makes me feel good.
Soft.
And relaxed, feels good.
Soft.
And are you having fun?
Yeah, having a lot of fun, Jen.
Locked up.
The whole message behind the Unified program is to include everybody, to create an inclusive environment in our schools. So we do promote socialization, such as, we went to this football homecoming game as Unified. We had a sectioned off group where, where kids were able to kind of come over, hang out, mingle with everybody involved. You really just need to see one event and see the joy on kids' faces and see the kindness that comes out of other students that are in this building.
I think that Unified brings something to every person that's involved. I've watched students since September become more confident, comfortable in their own skin, and flourish as leaders. Inclusive.
Like a catalyst.
Inclusive.
Happy.
Community.
Fun.
1, 2, 3, Unified!